Hello everyone, we are in the western part of England after we got a suggestion from our friend Chris Gibson to visit a very good fancier firm. Here we are now, here with Michael. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
We came here to see what you can see. It's a small loft but with very good pigeons. So to start all over from the start, Michael, we want to start with asking you, how did you start racing pigeons and when was that?
I was 9 years old and I started keeping pigeons. And I started racing pigeons when I was 16. And then I obviously went to work, so pigeons had to go because of my apprenticeship. And then I went in the army, came out, started pigeons again, got married, bought a house, do what you normally do, yeah, it's life, innit? And then got a job working away from home, so I had to pack in again. Then came back, started again, and then this job that I had finished, so I got another job which was in the car industry because I'm a tool maker by trade. And I ended up going all over the world, and I spent 4 years in Belgium with Volvo, and I met a man there called Asta Vergotta, who has since passed away, and Rick Cools, who's from just near Alta, and that's where I got interested in racing hens. So when I came back and started pigeons again, I decided to race hens, and I did very well with them. They were basically Rick Cools' pigeons at the time, but obviously with work again I had to go to Brazil. Well, in Brazil I couldn't keep the pigeons, had to go again, so that's how it was. And then in 2016 I finished work and I decided I was going to try once more. So for me at the time, I thought the best pigeons in the world were Ayacamps. So I bought some pigeons from Ayacamps, and I bought quite a few actually. And in that bunch of pigeons, Henk sent me a pair of pigeons from Stefan Lambrecht breed, yeah, and they're responsible for my first national British Barcelona club, 4 years, and I call the pigeon Henk, the one from Ayacamps, and he is the grandfather of my first national young bird, 2021. And now I'm finding that if I put his children in with my other Ayacamp pigeons, which are basically Van Loon and Leo Hermans, they're starting to produce pigeons that are starting to do very well for me, which I can show you one or two in a minute. Yeah. Pedigrees, I can't remember all the pedigrees. I've got them if you don't want to see them, I don't suppose. But what I like about Ayacamp's pigeons is, if I don't want to talk about it too much, is that they race them and you can buy pigeons off their winning pigeons. And then some of the pigeons are very expensive off like the Olympic pigeons, but I got grandchildren of them and they're working for me, so I can't be any, you know what I mean, I can't say any more than that. Yeah. But and one or two people have had some off me recently, or in the last 2 years, and they've started to win with them, so there must be something in them. And I watch their video and I like what I see, and I speak to Henk probably once a year, and if I want something, he'll tell me what I need, or if I want another pigeon, which I hope to get another one soon, just to keep the lines going. And basically that's all my pigeons are. They're mostly all from Henk, all Ayacamps, and I've got a couple of cocks from De Ruyter Brothers from Holland as well, which one of the cocks has really produced 2 fantastic cocks for me when paired to an Ayacamp hen. So as I say, I'm starting to build a family around these pigeons, and they seem to be working for me and 1 or 2 others now. And basically that's what it is. And what I can honestly say is, up until I met Chris in 2021, well 2021 it basically was, they introduced me to your products, and I can show you the difference in the results I had before I used your products and the results that I was getting while I was using them and up till now. And that's basically it really. There's nothing more I can say apart from, you know, what you can see of what I've got. Yeah.
Tell us about, I was about to ask you, tell us about the results you had last year and about what happened this year with the racing season for you.
This year I only raced 9 races, old bird races, plus 2 national races. And I've actually had 9 firsts, 3 first federation, but I was also first, second and third federation twice. And they've all been, every week I've had some in the top 20 in the federation result. Last year as young birds, on one of the races, the first 12 positions, they just fell here. One of them. I can show you the results, I mean they're printed out, so I mean I don't like to go on because I can't remember everything anymore. You mean, it's one of them things that you print it out, you think, oh, that's all right.
Yeah, we'll take a look later.
Okay.
Tell us, how does a week before a race look for you in terms of preparation for your pigeons, trainings, supplements, food?
Well, my pigeons, I don't train them in the week in the car. They have to fly around here because I'm a pensioner. I can't afford to go down the road every day of the week like I could when I was working. So they have to fly here. And I use, as I say, Amino 40 twice a week. I use, sometimes I put a bit of Sedacolot in as well because I just like I like to see the down feathers coming out of them. And I don't know whether it's right or wrong because I'm not an expert on that sort of thing. And I love brewer's yeast, so do they. So basically that's all it is. Corn, which is, am I allowed to say? It's basically Versalogger corn, but I get it from Cliff Davenport at Chirk. And I just feed them that way. I can't really say anymore. Most weeks is, because we had a few hard races, when I say hard, northeast winds, and a lot of people don't like northeast winds, but these pigeons seem to have excelled in it. I don't know why. I can't answer that. So it could be down to the fact that I'm using different things which I didn't use 2 years ago, which is basically all products. So, as I say, I don't know any more than that.
Yeah. So let's take a look. If you could share with us what compartments you have here.
Right.
And
well, this is me breeding lot, me stock lot, but unfortunately I've separated them all now, apart from 3 pairs. But there's 12 pairs in here, and out of the 24 pigeons, there's 18 from Higher Camps. The rest are from either De Ruiters, or there's 1 red hen which I purchased 2 years ago out of an auction. But I can honestly say every pigeon in this loft has bred something to win something, either at federation level or at national level now. And there's not many people, I can honestly say, can say that with such a small setup.
yeah.
So, as I say, that's all. There's the hen that won the Barcelona race. Well, 4 years national. We call her Pam. That's the checker white flight. She's actually feeding the youngster from another pair because I took the cock away because he's so aggressive. And then that's a cock from De Ruiters. He's bred me 2 different federation winners. The one cock's had 2 first feds this year. There's Henk over there. He was in a fight with her. Actually, Henk's the father of her, but the cock that she's paired to kept going down there, and you can see his wattles. He's all red. He was kept fighting him. Well, so I got a bit annoyed. But as I say, that's the pigeon I call Henk. That's his daughter, and I've got several of his children in there, especially his daughter, which I pair to my racing cocks. Obviously, there's a son of him down there as well. In fact, that's the nest mate to her.
And have you brought any pigeons from this region to pair them up with the pigeons you're buying from Europe or
from England?
Line? Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
So it's only this line that you are focusing on?
Yeah, at the moment, because I don't know whether I'm doing the right thing or the wrong thing. I don't know. I mean,
based on the results, it looks like.
Well, yeah. I just say I don't know. I mean, I don't normally go visiting people. I'm not. I like to go to see some people, especially there's a couple of friends of mine up in the northeast I've met in the last few years, and I like to sit down and talk pigeons. And I don't like people telling. I don't like people saying, "Oh, you got to do this, you got to do that." You have a discussion, and you can sort of find out or think, well, I've tried this, what do you think? And they say, oh, well, yeah, I've tried it, it works for me. So instead of people saying, this is what you've got to do, then I'd rather not have the conversation, I'd rather just sit quietly.
Yeah. And next here you have the racing?
This is the hen's loft.
The hen's loft.
But I mean, this was the original loft that I started with. I was only going to raise 12 hens. That was my original, but as you can see, it's grown. But there's only 5 hens here now. I'll have to be careful now. You can have a squint in. I raced my hens to this. It's nothing elaborate, just ordinary widowwood boxes. There's a, well, she's sitting there. There's a blue hen there, topped the fed as a youngster last year. That hen there is was first Section J for 5th Open in the National Flying Club for his first race. There she is. She's an IACAM Leo Hermans, down from the Rossi line, and her mother is that red pied hen in there. So she's just, her brother is next door. He's the older brother. I say she's starting to molt now, like, but I mean, she's done all right this year. I can't say any more than that. But I just let them go to a pot now. Just leave them because they've done more than I expected from them. Oh. And then,
as you said, the season is over now for those pigeons. Are you going to race pigeon next year too, or? Oh
yeah. But I like to race yearling hens. Next door is some pigeons that I raced in 2019. One was, well, I was first, second and third in the British Barcelona 4 years national race in 2019. They raced to this loft, I only had 7. And then this is now me racing loft for me cocks, because it used to be me stock loft and me young bird loft. But I think there's 12 cocks in here, but their hens are with them now. And everyone except that cock there has been in the first 6 in the federation. He was the pigeon, I think it was him anyhow, he was the best young bird in the federation last year. He's done all right this year. He was 3rd federation, beaten by that cock there, and his son was 2nd federation, but I lost him 2 weeks later. Unfortunately, he didn't come back. This is something quite unique in colour. First Section J, 5th Open in the National Flying Club. He was 1st federation 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then a couple of weeks before that he was 6th federation. And then previously, the year before, he was 4th federation. I'm not sure, no, he was 6th federation again, and then as a baby he was 4th federation, beaten by three pigeons from this loft. I was 1st, 2nd and 3rd federation. So, but he's quite unique. So he's half red and half checker, but white flighted. Oh, this is a DiCaprio pigeon. Again, he's topped the federation this year. When I was 1st, 2nd and 3rd. And he's actually, his son was 3rd behind him. In fact, his son should have beat him, but he wouldn't come in. He came in 1st. So I say that's the one. And then this cock here, this blue one. You can get him. Come on. Yeah, come on. This is the 27 cock. This is a brother to that checker off the DiCaprio hen again from IACAM. And he's had loads of federation positions. But I'm hoping that this year possibly either him or the checker will be going in next door in the stock loft. And this one here, if you watch this now. See this here, it takes me skin off. He hates me. But he was 2nd fed the 1 week and 3rd fed another week, but 2 different federations. Ow. But these are off. These are Leo Herman crossed with the IACAM Given Van Loon. I call them Given Van Loons. If you have to look at IACAM's thing to see that. But these 2 cocks here have been phenomenal for me. And that's a cock off the sister to this. And he was like, I think he was champion young bird last year. He was. I can show you in there. But say, they're all the cocks. He's the only one that hasn't won a first. That's the blue cock there, if I can get hold of him. This is the one. Now this is a cock. Now I've got a very nice
blue. This pigeon's had a few prizes and first clubs and whatever else. This is the cock that was second section J, and it's down through the Kirk pigeons, and again these pigeons seem to fly all right for me. And in fact, I paired his son to the Little Faith, which is my young bird national winner for 2021, and she's over there. I had a real trouble with her. I put her in there to pair her up, and she wouldn't pair to any cock, so I put her back in the young bird loft where she lived and raced with her, and she'll pair to any cock. So I put a cock in with her, left him, and I had to move her then. She's in a little place round the corner, but you don't want to see that.
Right.
See, not a lot of pigeons, but there seems a lot now because they've got the hens with them. So there's 12 cocks and 12 hens. But
in the end, you know, you gotta find the perfect, suitable condition for you. If it's either local pigeons or foreign pigeons, and if it's 10 or 30.
Yeah.
But
well, I'd say there's.
You got some great pigeons right here.
Well, they're okay at the moment. They do what I want them to do, and I can't say any more than that. And this is where my national winner raced to, my young bird national winner, and where my youngsters raced to last year. But as you can see, it's nothing special, but it works.
Yeah. So how many young pigeons you've got here now?
At the moment, there's about 45 in here.
Okay.
But I put some little tiny ones in the other day and that's the problem, is they're all different ages. The reason I haven't got, because I lost those 14, I took 10 out of there, which were for Chris, and I put them in here because I wanted to keep my team. But as you see, it's nothing special, it's just perches.
And how do you race them? Do you race them in all the races, or how do you
normally they
them?
go to the first race and to the last race, and whatever's left stays, and then they get moved over there. Obviously, if there's one or two that don't come up to the grade, they just go, don't they? I mean, but
have you trained them so far around, or? Not
yet, because I'd say 3 weeks ago now, I had this peregrine come into them, and you'll see there's some in here. I'll show you one. If I can come on, where is he? That one there, he's recovering now, but see the back of his neck, well, they took the skin out of there, and then this one here, wherever he is, he's probably on the floor. This one here he's been had again. See the side of his neck, and half his tail's missing, and then this one here, he's growing back now, but we had to sew this one up. Me and the wife sewed him up, but whether he'll make the grade I don't know. But he's healing. He started flying all right again now. As I say, we'll just have to wait and see. His brother's in there, his older brother, and there's a younger one now as well. But like you see, I keep them on deep litter, and the reason I've done that is because when I used to scrape them out, I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, I can only tell you what I do, is I keep them on there, I put the wood shavings in, wood chips, and I use granules, underneath, and put that on the top, and it looks terrible to some people's lofts because I used to do it myself, whiten the floor, clean them out. But what I found was, again, whether I'm right or wrong I don't know, I haven't had young bird sickness since I've been like this. When they were in there and I scraped them out every day, I had young bird sickness. Since I've been like this, just left to do whatever they want to do, basically. Touch wood. I haven't had young bird sickness.
And besides corn, do you give them anything else right now? Minerals and supplements?
I give them grit and minerals, which I have to get from wherever I can get at the time. The only supplements I give now is your products, which is the amino, Cedicol, brewer's yeast, because I love brewer's yeast. I give everybody brewer's yeast. It's one of them. I've got a fad about brewer's yeast maybe, but I say that's basically it. And I haven't really been able to talk to anybody about your products because I don't know anybody on it apart from Chris.
Yeah.
So and when I came to Doncaster last year, I bought a load of stuff, but I've just run out of me amino now. So I'll get some more from, I think you did tell me where I can get it from. So
yeah, Yeah, we have about 4 resellers around, so
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. But when they start coming, they'll drop straight on there and they'll run in there.
yeah,
So, and then, well, say it's just a back garden, isn't it?
yeah,
It's nothing elaborate.
right.
It's just a hobby for me. I just knocked that up together because she wouldn't pair up at all. Now this is Little Faith, the Guernsey Youngbird National winner of 2021, and she broke her leg when she was a baby. She disappeared for 4 weeks and came back. She was just lying down there, and I thought, what's that? And I thought it was a street pigeon. It was that badly injured, like. Anyway, I thought, oh, what am I going to do? And eventually she started to fly again, and I thought, oh, I'll probably lose her. And then sent her to the 2nd Federation race. She was first club, 10th Federation. So I thought, oh, good. And then I entered my pigeons for the National. I put 10 down. And I thought, oh, what am I... So you picked out the 9, yeah? I thought, oh, what else can I send? So I thought, oh, I'll send that. And as I stood here, looking, she dropped on here and rolled over. She's absolutely worn out. But she won the Youngbird National, so that's it. But her mother's in there, again, higher camp pigeon from Anna de Ruyter. But Leah Wermans again, but that's it.
So Michael, thanks for having us here. You can see small lofts were quality.
Yeah, well,
in the
hopefully,
end.
yeah.
Thanks for having us here. Thanks for sharing us your story, your secrets, if you could say so.
Yeah, well, there aren't any real secrets to this game, is there?
And we greet everyone that's watching, and hopefully we can come back next year.
Well, yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Thank you, and have a great day.